Well, good morning, my friends. This is Tyra Jarvis with Kefi Coaching, and this is Transformation Tuesday. Come to you every Tuesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. Today it's actually 11 a.m. Eastern Time because this is my last day on Cape. I've been on Cape Cod, Massachusetts. This is just about 3 weeks, and I'm getting ready to fly home today. So at present, my flight schedule is on time, which will be good. I had a little bit of a delay coming, but what it reminds me of is how you don't always have control over things. So when you're here and you're by the beach, there's only a couple of things that really matter, and one is it a beach day? And today it's a beach day, so typically everything stops and everybody heads to the beach. But the drivers of that is the wind and the tide. And obviously, if the sun's out, actually people come to the beach even when it's raining if it's nice. But we don't always have control over everything, right? And so, but what we do have control over is our view of the circumstances and what we do about it. And so, one of the things that I really appreciated about this getaway was that it causes me, at least, to not dwell in the past, but get in touch with my roots and connect with family. And some of my favorite memories are from here, and allow that to energize me and get me going. And then, to be a little bit more flexible, because you don't have control over the weather and you may not have control over your flight schedule. And it reminds me that it really is the journey, not the destination. I could be doing many of these things at home and bringing these things into my life. I recorded the sound of the ocean this morning while I was meditating, so I can listen to that. But you want to find the things that you're passionate about and make sure that they're in your everyday life, because you get to control that, and you don't have to go someplace to do it. For me, it worked to try to have a little bit of a change of scene, to kind of take in a new flora and fauna and fresh air, and to be in the ocean and to do some different things. But we want to remember that it's the journey, and you have control over some aspects of the journey every day, and you always have control over your circumstances. One of the things, it was a quote that I read this morning in the Simple Abundance book that's part of my morning ritual, and Sarah was talking about Georgia O'Keeffe and how she chose to live in the present, or live in the now. And she said, I may not have control over a lot of things in my life, but I can always have control over what I paint. And that was what was really key to her, and that was her source. So for me, this is my source, and I'm going to take a little bit of it with me when I go home. And I question for you is, what is your source? What are the things that if you tap into them, they'll bring you inspiration? And if things are complicated right now, or they're challenging, or they're difficult, or you don't have your health, or your relationship space isn't what you want it to be, or maybe your money space, or if any of those things aren't going the way you want them to go, just know that you can change your view of those circumstances at any time, and find a way to get in action and take even the smallest action that you can take today in any area of your life will allow you to move closer to where it is that you want to go. The worst thing that could happen is to not take any action and to just stay stuck. And sometimes it might help to do that for a short while, but not for a long while. And anything can be solved in action, and that includes in communication. So reach out to people, stay in communication, take some small actions consistently over time, and remember that it is the journey. And although I'll be flying home today, and probably going to get in pretty late, and I've got a pretty early start in the morning, and I'll be dealing with time change and stuff like that, I feel blessed and fortunate that I was able to take this time and visit with my cousins and enjoy this beautiful piece of earth, and just get present to the fact that I can control the things that I can control, and the other stuff I just have to let go. All right? So with that, I want you to have a great day, and I look forward to touching base with you next week. Take care. Bye.